All right, guys, welcome. It's your boy Kale, Lifetime Views. What we're here to do is to change you guys' perspective, change your life, bring you guys to the best version of yourself, all right? So today we're out in Lancaster, PA. Absolutely beautiful view, man. Beautiful view. I love Christmas time, I love all the lights, people being festive. People are happy when it's Christmas time, man. Right? Scrooge is out here. But I love that because that has to tie into what we're talking about today, which is different types of relationships. Because I feel like, personally, myself, I've struggled with relationships. A lot of you guys probably struggle with relationships. And I guarantee a couple of us, even myself, ruined relationships, man. And there's nothing worse than being in a solid relationship with a great person and then it's just going south and you can never get that back and then it's gone, man. And you got to start all over, rebuild. And what we want to do today is teach you guys the different types of relationships so you can build a strong foundation and not have to worry about rebuilding and finding somewhere else. And rebuilding relationships, man, we want to keep you at a solid ground, a solid foundation, and that's really what relationships are all about. So what we want to talk about today, before we go into the three types of relationship, is being happy with yourself. Being happy in your own skin, in your own body, and bringing the happiness, man. Because if you ever heard the saying, you have to be happy before you get in a relationship. There's truth to that, man, because if you're not happy, what's going to happen is you're going to have relationship number one, which is a codependence relationship. Okay, so when you have a codependent relationship, what that means is you are giving someone else power in the relationship because they are being your source of happiness. So what that means is they're going to come into your life. You aren't happy before they come into your life. So you think you're going to be happy when you get in a relationship. Awesome. Some girl comes in, she's an awesome person. You love being around her. The relationship's great. She brings happiness into your life. Now, guess what? What's going to happen now is she wants to go hang out with the girls or, vice versa. Your boy wants to go hang out with his boys. So what that's going to do is now, unfortunately, since you don't have the happiness going through your own body, you're not happy with who you are as a person. When they go away, there goes your happiness. Your happiness is now gone. They took your happiness away and they're going to go hang out with their friends. Now, what's going to happen is two things. One, you are probably not going to be okay with it. And two, you're going to push them away. And here's how you do it. Here's why you're going to push them away. Because now that they're leaving and you're not happy and they just took your happiness away, now you're going to be bugging them when they're not there. Be like, hey, where you at? Come hang out with me. Why are you taking so long? Why are you over there? What are you doing over there? Where are you at? What time are you coming back? Blah, blah, blah. It's just these things that are going to make you seem very needy, guys. And neediness in a relationship will absolutely kill your relationship. But you're going to be needy because you're not happy with yourself. You don't know how to spend time with yourself. You don't know how to, or what makes you happy. You don't know what you do for fun that can just provide yourself with happiness, guys. So they're going to leave. You're going to try to prevent them from going, make them feel bad from going, and make them feel bad for enjoying someone else's company, going to spend time with friends. But on the plus side, as I talk about these other two relationships that you guys can get in, and first you have to know about them before you can get into them. It's going to change your life, man, because you're no longer going to have a codependent relationship. You're going to move on to the next one, okay, which is an independent relationship, okay? This is a lot better than the codependent relationship for one reason, which is the fact that you are now happy with yourself. You love doing what you love to do. You are on a mission. You have goals. You have a direction. You are driven. You enjoy spending time with yourself, which I guarantee that, unfortunately, most people aren't like that. But when you get there, man, it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Myself included, I used to not be happy with myself, man. I used to not enjoy my own company. I always wanted people around me because I wasn't happy being with myself. I didn't know how to spend time with myself. But once I got happy, man, my life completely changed. And I want your guys' life to change. I want you to be happy with yourself. And once you do that, then you start attracting people that are like-minded. Like attracts like. So now that you also attract someone that's independent, that's awesome. Now your relationship's going to be great, right? Actually, it's not going to be too great. You guys are going to have a great relationship probably, but what's going to happen is you value your time way too much. And now it's too important for you to the point where you're not sharing your time. You're too independent. So yeah, you might be doing your things, but you're not spending any quality time together. Or, you know, this could be like a long distance relationship. You know, you guys aren't next to each other. So guys aren't really spending quality time together to build a relationship, but you're still doing your thing and making yourself happy. But at the same time, you're not gonna have that happiness in a relationship because you guys are too distant and too far apart. Which brings us to the third and final relationship where I hope that everybody gets, and everybody deserves this in my personal opinion, which is an interdependent relationship. So an interdependent relationship is a relationship where two people that love themselves, are happy with themselves, that are goal driven, have a direction in life, can provide their own happiness, and they just feel great in their body, and they make everyone around them feel great, come together. And what that's gonna do is that's gonna make each person in the relationship a hell of a lot better, because now you're not only feeling good within yourself, you're having someone come along that also makes you feel good, okay? You're not having like a codependent relationship where someone is, say, you want to go talk to, say, a girl, you know, just as a friend or whatever, but someone's kicking you in the back while you're talking to them, telling them that you need to back off, or pinching you, or telling you can't live your life a certain way that you want to live your life. You know, you can't do what makes you happy. And when you live in a codependent relationship like that, where someone's telling you you can't do what you want to do, you aren't going to be able to be your full self in the relationship. You're not going to be 100%. You're not going to be able to make the relationship any better because you aren't better. But in an interdependent relationship, the other person is building you up. You're building them up. And on top of that, you guys both have a direction, okay? You guys are both happy. So when you guys come together, it is like the most incredible thing in the world. You guys are going to be that power couple. You guys are going to take on the world. You guys are going to accomplish all your goals and dreams if you want that, if that's your direction. No matter what, when you're in a relationship like that, you guys are building off each other. You guys are building off each other. Every time you go down the street, people are going to be like, oh, wow, you know, I wish I had a relationship like yours, because most people live in a codependent relationship. And unfortunately, you know, that can be good for a little bit, but it doesn't always work out. We want you to get to the relationship that it will work out, that you can find that partner that you want to be with for the rest of your life. But if you're not happy with yourself in the beginning, it's not going to happen, man. But also, there's a lot of factors that come into play. Like, you have to be caring, you have to spend time with the other person. You can't just come home and be like, you know, I'm going to do my own thing, and then, you know, she's there, but, you know, she's always there. She's always going to be there. But you have to be in the moment, you know, you have to spend precious time together, you know, little moments. You have to do little quirky things, you know. Some people like to call them cheesy, but, you know, whatever you personally do to make your relationship better, to make her feel important. And she's gonna make you feel important. She's gonna do little things for you. And you guys are gonna build off each other and grow and learn. And you guys are gonna always, see, the thing about relationships, a lot of people think they know their partner, but in fact, everyone is different the next day. No one is the exact same as you met them. You know, people grow, people decay, people, you know, become stagnant. But if you have an interdependent relationship where you guys are both growing, she's learning something, she's teaching you something new, you're learning something new, you're teaching her something new, and you guys expand. And you guys have the most solid foundation, the solid love, and life is looking great. You know, when you have a relationship like that, it's hard to have any stresses in life, because even if you do have those small stresses, the other person comes in and helps you with those. It helps you deal with that. You learn 3 times as fast. You know, you learn things about yourself that you wouldn't even know that you were struggling with, because someone can see from an outside perspective. And life is all about gaining perspectives and changing the way you think so you can take on new challenges and make life so effortless and so painless and everything on top of that. But I just want to say, guys, you know, I hope that you guys get in that relationship. I hope this video helped at least so you can determine the different kinds of relationships to see if a relationship might be toxic or not, and whether it's worth staying in. Because if you're not growing from it, if someone's dragging you down, or you're trying to rise up, it's just not going to work, you know. But with that, you know, it's your boy Kale, Lifetime Views. Have a great rest of the day. Have a great week. Have a great rest of the month. Peace.